What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows the best, and in today's video, bringing us some more Persona 5 The Phantom X. Now, normally these videos aren't so close together. They're usually a bit more spread out because I pretty much only ever do like the summoning videos on this channel, which if you guys have other content for P5X that you'd like to see, for those of you who do watch these videos and enjoy it, feel free to let me know in the comments, because like I do Velvet Trials, I do the story, I do all the events, I do the gateway bosses every week, I do SOS. Like I play all that stuff in my own time. Just don't make content on most of it. But in our most recent video, we got the release of Messa, aka Kitazato. I'm not Japanese, so I struggle sometimes to pronounce these names. Kitazato or Kitazato? Kitazo or Kitazato? Messa. We got the release of Messa. And I ended up summoning for this character. I ended up getting him, and I got him fairly early. I want to say it took us, well, you can see it was 50 pulls. I did an extra one here because I was 9 out of 110, and I was like, let me spend a ticket maybe, and then it is what it is. I did a single summon off screen. I didn't get anything, but we got Messa, and then I also sprang for his weapon because he has very quickly become one of, if not my favorite characters in this game. The weapon is sick, his gameplay is dope, his design is really cool. Him and Cord are easily my two favorite characters in the game. I've already gone ahead and maxed out this outer ring for the Mindscape for Cord. And then I've also done that for Makoto. She was the first character I believe I was working on. Yeah, I've maxed hers out as well. And I've already begun working on Messa. Now, I don't know at what point these inner nodes are going to get like unlocked and we'll be able to like start progressing on that and how much the stuff's going to cost. Maybe I'll regret not saving up more of the Stardust, but it is what it is. You get more and more of it every single day. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, with the release of Messa, we obviously got his weapon and we also got the 110 banner, and I got very lucky and got him in 50 pulls. Sprang for the weapon as well. And we also had a rerun for Marion, who is one of the better healers in the game. She's a 5-star who will eventually get added to the standard banner, and I already had her and her weapon. So this time on the rerun, I skipped out on her and her weapon because I've got the weapon. I think we got like a 5-star redemption thing or something like that. Then I've got her A0. I could use my Cognitite shards. Is that what they're called, right? Yeah, the Cognitite shards on a copy for her if I really wanted. Doesn't necessarily seem worth it. I'm just kind of hoarding those right now. Not sure when I'll use those or who I'll use it on whenever that time does come, but you know, it doesn't hurt to hold on to them for now. But yeah, Marion originally released alongside this character right here, who is the new banner, like the rerun has replaced her, Yui. These characters originally ran alongside each other, and if we go back and look through my thieves, you'll see that Yui is actually the only character in the game that I currently don't own. And I wish that I did. It's not that I skipped over her, that I didn't go for her. I did summon for her originally, and my pulls went terrible, and I lost my 50-50, and then I used the guarantee to get Marion instead because it just felt like she was more important for the account and everything. And even though we knew that she was going to be added to standard, like that got delayed compared to how it was done originally in the game, and that whole fiasco, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I never made her a priority. And I wish I had her, not only for completionist sake, and it's been bugging me that I don't have her, but also because there's so much content in this game that would have been more fun to clear, would be easier to clear and everything like that if I did have her. And we gonna get to some summons, that's why we're here today, but y'all know me, I gotta do my yaps. And so yeah, so for example, like Metro of Desire, I've done more Metro of Desire since our last video. I'm up to level 98 now, making my way through these special operations, and you'll see the ones that I've been neglecting the most are like the electric ones, right? So you know, could I clear this if I really locked in with like, you know, using Cord and Multi-Hop? Probably. Do I want to try that hard? Not really. But I've done all the other ones on this side. And then for the other ones as well, I've got a bunch still left over here, but you'll see the electric ones are the ones that I'm still neglecting the most. Everything else in here, I'm sure I could clear. I just, you know, making my way through it slowly but surely. So yeah, that's the progress on that. And then also for Sea of Souls, you know what I'm saying? I think right now, Yui would be very useful for this side. This is the team I'm currently running, is just the nuke team. But I think having Yui mixed in here would actually be very helpful and beneficial for getting a much better score. Right now, I'm in 8-star C3. We still got 6 days, basically 7 days left of this, and I'm sure I'm going to keep falling. As a matter of fact, I was closer to about 12% at one point. And now this is where I'm at now because I haven't played it in several days. And I know I can get much better scores than this and get up higher. And I would actually like to be at least C3, if not C4 this time around, because last season or whatever, I let myself fall all the way to C1, and I don't want to let that have happen ever again. So bare minimum C3, we're gonna make sure that we stay there, if not higher. And then also the companion boss, which did just reset as of tonight. And I got a bone to pick with y'all, and I don't really understand this either, okay? Last week, we had Ball, who is weak to physical, so, you know, Messa's the new character, that makes sense. Then they also had, I Advatka, or Atavika, a boss that was weak to electric. Okay, I'm gonna struggle to pronounce the name. And they had Marion, who's bless and is a healer or whatever. And now they have Nidhogger, who's back and is weak to, weak to electric, right? And we had Marion, who's blessed, and now we have a blessed character, which really this is for Multiha more than anything, right? Marion's not like a DPS. And it's just like, I don't really understand why they wouldn't give us Yui's rerun. Like, I don't understand why they would do, maybe that's just like the way the schedule already was with the bosses and the reruns, but isn't that just bad planning? Wouldn't it have made way more sense to do it the other way around to make you more inclined to pull for her? Because like, oh, if I pull for her right now, I can get a better score right now in this event, as opposed to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that not just like encourage people more to want to pull for the character if they didn't have her? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That just seems like, for one, it's annoying for me because I wish I would have had her for last week's runs, first and foremost. And second of all, like, didn't they miss out on money that they probably could have potentially gotten from like kind of coerced people into pulling for her, since she's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just me. It's annoying to me that I didn't have her for last week. But at least I'll have her for the Sea of Souls and for finishing out my Metro Desire. And I've already got Multiha, and she's built up and stuff, and I've got a good Multiha team. I'm also in a companion where we've got really good assists and everything like that. So I'll probably use assist Messa on this side, and then maybe use my own Multiha on this side, because I think well, actually, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see which side's more valuable, but that's that. Anyway, we're 6.5 minutes deep into this video. You guys are here for summons more than anything. I didn't mean to ramble for that long, but it is what it is. Now, originally, we got the 110 banner, right? So I was like, oh, when Yui comes around, I'm also going to summon on her 110 banner. And then somebody in the comments told me that she actually won't be, like, she won't have the option of going between 110 and 80. It'll just be the 80 banner. So then I mentally prepared myself for that. But now I'm seeing that she actually does have the 110, and I'm kind of unsure of which one it is I want to go for. But I'm thinking it's within my best interest to go for the 110, because even though I don't have like a ton of jewels, I mean, I've grinded up a lot since you last saw me, right? But even though I don't have you know, like over 100 or whatever, I still have plenty of Violet Cognitive Gems. We're gonna get even more from doing these summons, so I have plenty of jewels that I can get from there, as well as just from clearing a lot of the content. Because while I have been doing the event, I haven't really dove into like the new story stuff yet, but I have been doing the metaverse and the Kichijochi adventure, everything, done some Vision Room, but I still have more stuff to collect. And you know what I'm saying, and of course, like, I always sprinkle a little bit of cash here and there into the game as well. But I already lost my 50-50 on this character once before. I was mentally preparing myself to do that, and I also obviously I don't want to have to go all the way to 110, because I don't even think this is 110. Well, I guess it actually only has to be 100 in the worst case scenario left to go. But yeah, like, I don't want to lose another 50-50 to this character. So we're just going to go for the 110 because I want her guaranteed. I don't want to play any games. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to miss out my chance to just get her. So that's what we're going to do. So with that, I guess we'll finally get into it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. We're just going to jump right in. I think I have around 70 to 80 pulls in total right now. So if I need to spend a little bit more, I will. But hopefully we get lucky. We got lucky on the Messa banner. It would be incredible to repeat that luck, but that's usually not how it goes for me. Also, we don't need any of these. We don't need any 4 stars. I'm pretty sure every 4-star in the game we've already got maxed out. So no matter what we get here, it doesn't really do us any good. I guess we're just getting clear and Violet Cognitive Gems for our troubles at this point. Also, I'm sure this video won't be like super popular. Like, that many people won't care about it. I guess this for the real diehard like Lotus viewers and P5X enjoyers who just want to hear me talk about the game and do some summons and everything like that, because Yui wasn't like a particularly popular character in the first place. Not that many people really like her or care about her from what I've seen and from what I can understand. Maybe the new nuke version of her that exists on the Asia servers people are really into. But it's a rerun, you know what I'm saying? It's a rerun of a character that most people don't care that much about anyway. But I figured if I'm gonna pull for her, I might as well talk with you guys and make a video out of it anyway. So that's what we're doing here today. That being said, so far we are, what is this, 40 now? 40 deep. Still no 5-star. I wouldn't be shocked if I have to go all the way to 110, because that's usually what I expect myself to have to go through with my luck in these games. Didn't need to do that. Yeah, we're at 40 out of 110. Also, real quick, let me do the math. That's 70. Okay, yeah, we'd still be, yeah, okay. Because I was gonna say, I also think that when I get to the 165, I should spend enough gold tickets, because I'm 50 out of 80 over here, right? So that means I'm gonna guaranteed get a 5-star soon. When I get close to that point, or you know, before I actually hit the 165, I should come over here to the standard banner, do my summon for my guaranteed 5-star, so that way I don't pick one that I already have like A6, because it's most likely going to be between Ren or On, and it'd really suck like if I get the 165, I pick one, and then I go over to this banner, and then I get a duplicate of the one that I just A6, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Anyway, here goes nothing. 50 out of 100 coming right up. Still nada. Still nada. I guess we can just skip through this on. There's no real suspense or like anything that we're looking for, hoping to get out of this when it comes to 4-stars or anything like that. The only 4-star I was hunting was Wind, but thanks to limited 4-star selectors or whatever, I have actually managed to A6 her. I think I got like 1 or 2 from Metro Desire. Might have gotten 1 from the shop, from the exchange shop. So speaking of the devil, speaking of Wind, who I do love a lot. I think this character is really, really cool. Love her design, her persona, very powerful Navi. Which, speaking of Navis, Futaba is coming up soon. I'm sure some of you saying like, oh no, why are you like, Yui's not even that good, she's not even like this, like why are you even like wasting your jewels for her? Like I need her, bro. You might not need her, I need her, and I'm still gonna be summoning for Futaba. Now, how deep are we gonna go into the trenches to get Futaba? I don't know, but it's looking like I might have to start dipping into them Cogna gems and the meta jewels, man, because it ain't looking too good. Here's 80. I guess this is balancing out for how lucky we got on the Messa banner. I was prepared for this. I guess we can just skip right over this. Good news is we are racking up more and more Cogna jewels as we go through this. Oh yeah, we already got it. Okay, so yeah, we're already low. Okay, so I need 30 more to guaranteed get her. We've got over 2,000 Violet Cogna gems, a ton of clear Cogna gems now. You know what? I'm going to go. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back, and thank you to the power of the most precious resource in any gacha game ever, my credit card. You'll see that we've got 30 platinum tickets. I went ahead to the shop and I got the limited platinum set 1 and platinum set 2 for the Messa season or session, or you know what I'm saying, those every time a new character comes out they introduce like the new limited sets or whatever. I don't always buy them, and I never buy the 3rd one, but sometimes I will buy 1 and 2, or 1 or 2. Well, I guess not 1 and sometimes 2, I should say. Yeah, I don't remember, did I do that for Tomoko or Motoha? I might have bought 1. I don't think I got this. Doesn't matter. We've got 30 tickets now, so we're guaranteed to get Yui with what we have left. I could have, like, you know, broke the glass and gone for my kind of gems and meta jewels here. We're kind of going to let those continue to stack for now. When Futaba rolls around, we're probably gonna actually have to dip into those, because spending money on the game this close to each other, you know what I'm saying, 3 characters in like a month, it feels like, yeah, what I mean. So probably ain't gonna want to do that, but ain't gonna want to do that. Yeah, that's anyway. No 5-star here. We get a Floret copy though. I won't be going for Yui's weapon either. It would be nice, but as long as I have the character, I think I'm fine. And we're gonna have to go all the way. We gotta go all the way, but it is what it is. Double checking over here. Okay, yeah. So when Futaba comes out, which actually I don't know the release date for her exactly. We're not gonna skip over. We're gonna let it play out or whatever. Hey, maybe I'll get dumb lucky and this will be the first time I finally get a double 5-star. You know, that would be nice. There's the fake out. Gasp. Take it real nice and slow here. Kopatengu, Gathion. You know what's funny? In my message video, I talked about my girlfriend being luckier than me and getting double 5-stars, and she got a triple 5-star in her Messa pulls. She got 2 copies of Messa and a Ryuji in her summons. A triple 5-star in 1 multi-summon. It ain't gonna be us. Could never be us. But we do manage to get Bui or Yui, whichever you want to call her, and we finally get to add her to the collection. Virtual Farming Princess award has been earned, and yeah, straight back to 0. It was literally the 110th pull. Like I said, they had to balance out somewhere with how lucky we were before. Yeah, I will not be going for a weapon. It would be nice, but you know, I even set up my weapon selections just in case, but we're not gonna do that. So we are 151 out of 165. So when Futaba comes around, we will make sure that we go and spend. I mean, I guess I could do it now. There's no reason not to. Yeah, why not? There's no reason to not do it now, I guess. I don't necessarily have to hold on to it. Let's see who we get. We got Sepia and Yuki there. Actually, you know what? This one's actually a bit more of a surprise as to what's going on. So we can actually make it a little bit suspenseful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get some extra bonus summons here in this video if you actually managed to click on this because you were interested enough in me or the game, and then you stuck around this far after I was just mostly yapping and not doing a lot of pulling. No 5 stars in here. And then this will be our 80 out of 80, right? Yeah. You still, okay, no, the 300 was a one-time thing. I was gonna say, do you still get that? No, you don't. I think I picked on with mine. Maybe we get a double 5-star in here. That'd be cool. I mean, obviously it's not as exciting because it's the standard characters, but actually, I guess, you know what? I wasn't thinking about it until just now. I could have saved them until Marion gets added into the pool. Well, no, because she's not getting added next month, is she? With Futaba? I don't know. I guess she would have been a little bit more interesting. It is what is. The tickets are spent now. It's fine. Wow, what a terrible star. You know, I feel like I do that a lot where the worst star I draw is like somehow always where the 5-star is, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And we get... I was gonna say who I don't want it to be, but I'm not gonna jinx it. I shouldn't have even said that much. I shouldn't have even said that much. I should not have even said that much. It's fine. She's adorable. And you know, as she no, I'm just gonna try and justify it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Riddle, welcome. Now we have, I guess the upside is that like I haven't lost to her multiple like that many times. I think she's A1 now. Yeah, so when an ally heals damage of the skill, increase hardness attack by 20%, stacks 3 times attack. This effect ends when hardness also uses the skill. Is increased 2 times, increase the party's damage 50%. It's not like that's bad, but it's like, you know, we didn't need that. But Yui, welcome to the team. I do have stuff prepared for you, and I will be using you probably right away. So we're gonna go ahead and build you up because we got plenty of materials sitting around. Lord knows we got hella aromas and lots of compendiums left over between the farming I've been doing plus the events and everything like that. Yeah, like I feel like I have a plethora of stuff, of things, of items. We should be able to easily get her straight to 80. Yeah, over 100. Oh yeah, over 100 gold aromas available right now. Knock, bang, bam. There we go. Get her to 80. Like I said, I'm not going for her weapon. So as far as weapons go, and that's another few gold tickets right back into our stash. I'm not gonna go for her 5-star, but I think, do I have a limited 4-star in here? I do. Is Yui's weapon available in here? Am I blind? Can you, or is it not available in here? Huh, it looks like you actually cannot get Yui's weapon from this one, which is a bit odd to me. I'm just double checking just to make sure I'm not blind, but yeah, the Cord, Phoebe, I just assumed that like all the previous, no, because Joker, how long have I had this? Joker and Yusuke are in here, but Yui's not? But then that wouldn't make any sense. What? All right, whatever. Well, what we can do is we can go, where am I at right now? I am in, okay, let's go to suppliers, airsoft shop. I should have coins. We can go get, I don't have, well, I mean, I could get a 5-star if I, no, from the exchange shop, you can't get it for the limited characters, right? I should have coins to be able to exchange for a 4-star for her though. I think I should have checked before I came here, but whatever, y'all are coming with me to do this. Yeah, okay, so Yui's weapon, here we go. These will have to do. These will have to do. Alright, that's fine. Better than nothing, right? Alright, Yui, where are you? Here she is. Weapons. Go ahead and throw that on. Hop about the bed and go ahead and get these to 80. Actually, do we have enough crystals? We don't have nearly as many crystals as we had of everything else. We got the parts for it, that's for sure. I don't know if we actually have enough crystals. I feel like we do, but I ain't doing the math off top, so. There we go. Yeah, actually no, we are in fact 4 short, which means I'm gonna have to do some farming for Futaba as well. Do I even have stamina right now? Oh, Palace, these didn't level up. Do I even have stamina? A little bit. And we've also got coffee. I have spent a little bit recently, but we still got a decent amount of coffee, aids, and candies right now. Also, I don't know what cards Futaba wants, but I have a bunch of, I have a bunch of those Fortune Revelations as well. Okay, as far as Yui goes, we have a lot of what are they called? The things for the skills as well too. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I pulled up Luful.net just because I want to double check. I know she wants the renewal set. I just had to double check what was it called? The space card that she wants. And apparently she wants growth, which we don't have very many of, but we do have a couple of gold ones in here. And her most important attributes are going to be, looks like crit for substats and I guess attack and attack damage bonus or attack multiplier. So what do we got here? We've got SP, recovery, defense, and attack multiplier. I guess this one will do. I'm not going to spend crystals on it just yet. Then for the sun piece, we're going to want the renewal sets. And so we want, as far as substats go, well, we want, let's see, yeah, basically attack, anything that's attack or crit. So what do we got here? Attack multiplier, attack percent, pierce rate, that's not bad. Element accuracy, SP recovery, attack multiplier, speed crits, crit and flat attack, defense speed, attack and attack multiplier. Is this better than this one? Attack and attack multiplier, SP recovery, pierce rate. This one's defense and SP recovery. Maybe that first one still, crit rate, attack, flat attack, crit. I'm inclined to go with this one for now. And for Moon, we want attack main stats. So, dude, we got here crits, pierce crit, attack percent with attack multiplier. Attack multiplier is also not bad, so we'll throw that one on for now. HP. Did I do substat instead of? I did substat instead of main stat. This is what we want. So between that, the one we threw on is the best one that we've got. And then for the star piece, we want crit multiplier, it looks like, based off Luful. So do we have that? We do, with element accuracy and crit rate, substats, speed, HP. I guess this one, is the purple one any better? Not the best pieces, but we've got cards that we can still get. We can, pull for with the Fortune Revelations that I have if I really want to. And for Sky, we also want attack, which we've only got 1 gold with attack multiplier. These aren't great, but they will do the job for now. A couple of them are okay, a couple of them not so much. And for skills, you kind of need 1 and 3, and then obviously her highlight, right? So go ahead and do that. Get all these to 6 right away, and then I don't have a lot of the or any, well, maybe I have like 1 or 2 of the incense. I always forget which is which. So the incense that you need in order to get pass on, we'll see. So not the hermit's joints, but the ones that are higher than that. I think you got to get up to 8 for that. Yeah, these, I think it's everlasting incense. I ain't really got too many of them, so I might push her skills to 8 and probably leave it there for now. I mean, that should be sufficient for her to be useful for me. Obviously, it's not ideal. Ideally, you want everything higher, but skill 2 we really not even gonna worry about right now. We're gonna focus on the highlight first. Yeah, and I think I've got crystals saved up, but I don't know if I want to dump them into Yui right now. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it there for now. I don't even know how much you use skill 2 when you use Yui, but we'll see. apparently, like according to Luffy, you want it up to level 8, but we're not really worried about it right now because I think it's really just gonna be rotating 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that'll do. That brings her up to 68. That's not great. If we want to dump crystals, okay, let's go back and look. This card is actually solid. I'll level it up. We're probably not gonna get how many. Okay, we got a bunch of purples left too. You know what? Not great, not bad, not terrible. I should say it's not good, but this one was double crit. This one's attack multiplier with pierce, crit, and attack percent. This one's pretty good as well. Let me check what do they want according to this? Attack and crit and total multiplier. Okay, so our total multiplier is already meeting the threshold, so we just need more attack and more crit. So we'll prioritize, not the persona, we'll prioritize that one we had the double crit substat, which was our sun card. So hopefully that's where the experience goes, and we get 2 to crit multiplier, 1 to crit rate, and we get SP recovery. Would have been better to get attack there, but it is what it is. So we still need more crit. Got our rating up to 73, which makes her like at least viable, like usable now. Do I want to level any of these up some more? This will get us. I'm probably not gonna level these up. This one's not bad. This one honestly wouldn't be bad to level up. Maybe this one, but the star card. What is crit and crit? It was like element accuracy and defense. I just really wish these were better substats. Can't you? Isn't it this? Can't you like actually like custom make? But do I want to spend that on I don't know how in depth you go with the customization. I've never used these. I don't know if I want to spend it on Yui. Probably not. Probably should save that for a character I care way more about. But I mean, if we take a look, I mean, I don't know how much y'all care about spoilers for like future characters, so I ain't gonna say too much. But we're not gonna get another character that like I really care about until months from now. Like I'm looking at, there are 2 characters that come back to back. But it's like, okay, so we get Futaba next, which y'all should know about. And again, I mean, I don't think people care about spoilers. I don't know why I'm like tiptoeing around it. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more characters that come out after Futaba before there's a character that I'm like, oh, I need that. You know what I'm saying? And then there's 2 more, and that's another big gap. Actually, no, because Turbo's cool, and then yeah, and then after that, it's a while before. So like, but I mean, like I said, I ain't really got to spend it right now. If anything, I'd probably use those on like Messa or something, or Cord, just cause. Yeah, that's probably gonna do it for now, I think, for me. Like I said, I might do a little bit more farming for you. We also didn't get our weapon to level 80 yet, so I will spend my stamina to go get the extra crystals I need to get her to 80, and I'll probably be farming weapon crystals leading up to Futaba's release because I'm very clearly lacking in those. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. Probably some other things with my account I could have talked to you guys about. I maxed out my compendium again. If y'all were curious about like what my schema loadout looks like at this point, there's that. So you see I'm S level 26 at this point. Synergies I've been working on. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick little scroll through here. Slowly but surely making progress with some of these. And then a real quick look, I guess, at my social stats, if anybody cares. And yeah, you can't see it because my camera's blocking it, but kindness is also at 15. And yeah, that's enough rambling, that's enough stalling, that's enough, you know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and get up out of here. Yeah, man, I'm going to continue to enjoy the game and play it and everything like that. I'll see you guys again for Futaba. And yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all that some content I'm bringing you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. Remember, nothing can happen with you, swing the bat. Later.